Hello to everybody on YouTube. My name is Adriana, and it's really been a while since I uploaded a YouTube video, so I'm so sorry. And I was thinking, and I said, why not uploading new videos on YouTube? Talking about me, for example. And well, so I'm here after 2 years, and 2 years ago I uploaded a video of my English homework, and that video had a lot of views. So I said, why not uploading new videos? So yes, I'm here, and I'm going to do this video because I think it's really funny doing this. It takes time, but anyway, I can do it. I'm quite sure about that. And well, in my Instagram, on my Instagram stories, I post, leave me a question here if you want me to answer that question on YouTube. So, well, on my Instagram, I have my friends, my family, and they wrote questions for me. So I'm going to answer those questions today. Oh, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go and follow me. I'm going to leave my Instagram account maybe here or maybe here. I'm quite sure. I have to edit this video. Oh, a little disclaimer. I'm not a professional editor at all. I'm doing this for entertainment, and I'm not a professional editor, okay? So don't judge me, please. Don't be bad with me. Okay, so I'm going to answer the questions that people leave on my Instagram, and also I leave on my YouTube channel on the part of community. I wrote that you can leave questions for me too. So I wrote that on Instagram and on YouTube. So if you don't follow me on YouTube, what are you waiting for? Go and follow me. Okay, I will put my YouTube channel here or here. I'm not quite sure right now. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to answer questions that my friends and my family wrote on Instagram and wrote on YouTube. If you want me to do more videos, you can write on the comments. Okay. And please like this video, okay? I'm trying my best. As I said, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not professional. I'm doing this because I think it's funny, and I am a little bit bored, so I can do this. Okay, so I will answer the first question that I will put here or here. Okay, and yeah, I'm going to read that question. So let's get started. Okay, so let's answer the first question. Okay, so let me pick my phone and I'm going to read it. The questions are in Spanish because the people that follow me on Instagram are my friends, my family, and they speak Spanish, of course, because we are from Peru. Okay, so I'm going to put the question on here on the video here. Okay, so you can read it, but I'm going to say the question on English too because I'm speaking in English. So yes. Okay, so the first question says, let me pick my phone. Okay, I pick my phone, and it says, it's not to bother. Why are you so small? Greetings, Adrian. Okay, I'm going to answer these questions this question, sorry, and well, yes, the people that knows me, they know that I am a short person. I'm really small, not really like really small, but I am small, and I think that I don't reach the meter 50. I'm a little smaller than that, but this has an explanation, of course, of why I am so small. So I'm going to talk about that today. Well, it is a sensitive topic, but I think I can explain it. Okay. Well, when my mother was pregnant of me, well, no, let me start with the most important thing. The doctors told my parents that they couldn't have childs. That was a wrong diagnostic, of course. They said the doctors told them that they couldn't have childs, that my mother couldn't have childs, she couldn't get pregnant. And let's get started over there, okay? And yeah, it was a wrong diagnosis, as I said. So then a few months later, my mother get pregnant of me, and everything was like normal. But sorry, I'm really used to do YouTube videos. Sorry if I say sorry, I'm not a professional, as I said. Okay, so when my mother was 4 months pregnant, the doctors said that I was having troubles to grow up. And I was diagnosed with intrauterine growth retardation. And maybe you are wondering yourself, oh, what that intrauterine growth retardation means. Okay, let me explain this a little bit. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, of course. I don't know a lot about that topic, but I can explain it in my own words because I did research of that a little bit. So let me read what I wrote about that. So what this means? Okay, this means that the baby is not growing properly in the mother's belly. This baby is not gaining enough weight and it's suffering inside its mother. No, the baby is not growing. So the doctors told that to my mother, and they told that to her and to my dad, and they were like asking to themselves why that happened, why that was happening with me. Okay, so when she was 4 months old pregnant, they told that to my mother and to my father, as I said. And well, they told them that they had to go every week to control with the doctor, and that's what they did. They and then when she was 6 months old pregnant of me, the doctors told them that I was suffering a lot inside my mother belly, and they had to do an emergency cesarean. So yeah, I born very quickly, and yeah, that's what it happens. So when I was born, my weight was 1 kilo and 180 grams. A normal baby, I suppose that a normal baby will have more weight when they born, but I had the problem of growing inside my mother. So I born with 1 kilo and 180 grams. Well, at that time, my parents couldn't see me because the doctors quickly took me to an incubator. And if you are asking to yourself what an incubator means, well, an incubator, maybe I will put a picture here. And an incubator, it's a little place, like a little box, just saying to have a reference, like a box, and that keep the baby under control and keep the baby warm and control the vital signs of the baby. So yes, that it's an incubator. Well, my parents couldn't see me at that moment. Yes, they took me to the incubator very, very quickly. Sorry if I can't explain this very well, but as I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm trying to explain this with my own words. So it's a little bit hard to explain this, but yes, that is what happened with me. And okay, so my parents couldn't hold me because I was practically fighting for my life in the incubator. Because as I said, I was quite small, and the incubator, that thing gave me oxygen, and the doctors were there all the time with me. You know, they were trying to. I'm quite sure that doctors did the best that they could at that moment. It was not easy. It's really hard for a baby with loss, with not enough weight, and yeah, the baby is suffering. The baby it's having a difficult moment. The baby and the parents because it's not easy. But yeah, that's what happened. So I was there on the incubator, and I was there a month. Okay. Well, it was a hard time for my parents because they had to go to the hospital every day to wait for news about me, their daughter, and like I think it's not something beautiful something beautiful for parents going every day to the hospital and waiting for news, waiting for the doctors, and they had to ask to the doctors if my daughter had survived during the night. There were a lot of babies that unfortunately didn't survive, but I was that baby that survived that difficult moment. So yes, I'm a fighter, and every day my parents went to the hospital waiting for news, as I said, waiting for good news, waiting, and it's when the doctors said, yeah, your daughter had survived during the night, they can breathe finally, because you can wait any bad news. The doctors can say your daughter didn't survive and she's dead, but I'm that baby that survived. And I don't know, it's like I think that I was a very strong baby, and it was a difficult time for me, for my parents, but yes, I'm here. The doctors told my parents that I was going to be a deaf and a dumb girl, and probably I was going to have some kind of retardation. But thanks to God that didn't happen, and I think that I am I was a strong baby. I am a strong person, and yeah, it was hard for my parents, but I think that everything happened for a reason. Everything happened for a reason. I think that God had plans for babies and for people. And yeah, I was that baby that, thanks to God, survived to that difficult time. So yes, I'm here, and I'm a fighter, as I said. Um, so I had that problem called intrauterine growth retardation. And when the time passed, when I was growing, okay, so when I was growing up, my parents noticed that I was quite short compared to the other children of my age. Of course, they knew that I was not going to grow like a normal child because of my problem, or because of the problem that I had when I was baby. Um, but when I was 14 years old, they took me to the hospital for tests, for different tests, and the doctors diagnosed me that my growth hormone was not working properly, and I wasn't growing as a normal child. Um, yeah, I was diagnosed with that problem too. My my growth hormone wasn't working as the way it should be work. So after my parents, after talking with doctors, after thinking, they took the decision mm, to inject me growth hormones. Yeah, that is a treatment. Yes, I'm like the I'm like the soccer player Messi. He received growth hormones, and I received growth hormones. But well, I was 14 years old, and I received that treatment. But unfortunately, because of my age, I didn't have the opportunity to grow anymore. So I only grew a few centimeters. So yes, I the treatment didn't work as it should be work, because I was 14 years old, and this treatment normally, if you have that problem with your growth hormone, you there I think the doctors recommend to start that when you are a child, when you have like 10 years old and you have more opportunity to grow, but it was a little bit late for me, so I didn't grow up too much. And yeah, I'm like Messi. I received that treatment, and I don't feel bad about that at all. I am a happy woman. Yeah, I'm short. I'm not a tall person, but my family, my friends, my boyfriend loves me that way. So why I have to feel bad about being a short person? So I'm thankful. I'm really thankful with my parents, because that treatment was not affordable. It was very expensive treatment, and but they did the possible. They did everything possible. They and the doctors did everything possible for me. They wanted me to grow, like, I don't know, maybe a few centimeters, and as I said, I grew a few centimeters, but it was a little late for me to receive that treatment, so I didn't grow up like 10 centimeters. I grow up, um if I remember, 4 centimeters or something like that. So yes, I'm a short person. as I said. But if you're a short person like me, please don't feel bad about that because that doesn't matter at all. I think that what really matters is your heart and the way how you treat the people that surround you, your friends, your family, and your boyfriend or your girlfriend. And I think that the most important thing in life is how you treat people and how you are act as a person. So if you are a short person like me, please don't feel bad because you're amazing just the way you are. And yeah, I'm a short person. I don't feel bad at all. Everybody loves me this way. My family, my friends, my boyfriend loves me this way. So yes, you don't have to feel bad if you are a short person like me. So yeah, that's a little bit of my story, and that's the reason of why I'm not a tall person. I think I am a miracle of the life because I fought for my life when I was a baby. So I really fought for my life. The babies died, and I was a baby that survived. So I think that it's important. That is the thing that really matters. So yeah, that's a little bit of my story. And now I will continue with the next question. Okay, next question or next question. Okay, so let's continue with the next question. And I'll pick up my phone again and I'm going to read the question. Okay, this question says, what is one of your goals at the end of the year? I love you, girl. Okay, this question is it's from a good friend of mine, Renzo. Hello, Renzo. How are you? Greetings. Okay, I love you too. You are a good friend of mine. Okay, so well, this is a good question, and actually, my goal at the end of the year is to have saved money, and with that money, I want to pay my master degree. Yeah, I want to do a master degree. I really want to do it. Of course, that it has to be a master degree in relation to my university career. Well, I have studied administration and marketing here in Peru, but I want to do my master degree in other country, not here in Peru. I want to do it in other country. So that's one of my goals at the end of the year. I want to save money and I want to use that money for my master degree. You know, and of course, I want to grow as a professional. I want to study more, and I want to keep learning things about my career. I think it's really important now these years at this moment doing a master degree because that like you grow as a professional person. So yeah, that's one of my goals at the end of the year. I want to save money, and that's really important for me. So yeah, that is the answer of this question. It's not too long as the last question I answered, but well, I'm so sorry if the last question was too long, but I really had to explain my medical condition and the reason of why I am so short. I'm so sorry it was long, but yeah. So greetings to my good friend Renzo. Thank you for the question, and here you have your answer. And I love you too. You are such a great friend. I love you too, my dear friend. So yeah, let's continue with the next question. Okay, maybe my phone. This question is from a good friend of mine. She told me not to reveal the name on YouTube, so of course I'm not going to do that. So the question she asked me, it was, what year did you finish the college? Well, the university in my case. Did you graduate and do you have your degree records? Okay, yeah. Thanks for the question, my lovely friend that I won't reveal the name. Okay, so let me answer this question. Well, yes, I finished. Actually, I finished the university in 2021. Almost 2 years ago, almost. But yeah, in 2021, but our graduation was the last year of November. Unfortunately, it was a virtual graduation, but I think that the important thing here is that we graduated. So yes, I have finished my studies almost 2 years ago, and yes, I graduated the last year in yeah. Well, about my degree, talking about that, I have my bachelor degree that in Spanish it's called bachiller. Okay. I don't have my title yet because I am not far from supporting my thesis, my investigation, my thesis that I did with a good friend of mine, Daniela. Okay. Let me tell you that writing a thesis is not easy at all. It's really hard. It takes time. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication. You have to read other theses, other investigations. It's not easy at all. It's really, real hard. But if you how to say, if you do your best, you try your best, you can do a successful thesis. And well, that's my case. I really spent a lot of time doing that thesis, so I'm not far from supporting the thesis. And it's not easy, as I said. It's really hard, but if you take your time, you can do it. And you finish your thesis, and then you support your thesis in front of other teachers. Well, as I said, my thesis, it's a very well done thesis, and please wish me luck. It's like I'm scared a little bit because it's not easy talking in front of other people about your investigation. But if you, as I said, if you try your best, you will do it amazing. So if you're a person like me that it's finishing the thesis, you can do it. You can do it, okay? So the only thing that you need is research a lot and do your best. So you will finish your thesis and you will have your degree later. So yes. So if you're doing your thesis, make an effort, do your best for a satisfactory thesis. And one thing that I can recommend you is to study your thesis, to read your thesis, to read what are you writing. So I think that it's very, very important. So yeah, that's the answer of this question. So let's move to the next question, and I will put it here or here. I'm not quite sure, okay? Okay, so let's talk about the next question that people leave me on Instagram. Okay, let me pick my phone. Okay, so this question says, what degree have you studied, and what was your funniest anecdote? Okay, this is from my friend Carolina. Hello, my dear friend. Thank you for the question. Well, as I said, the career that I have studied, it's the career of administration and marketing. I really had an amazing time with my friends. I love my friends. They are very, very important for me. They are, yes. And, well, our university years were amazing. The funniest years of my life, and we are still being friends, so I think that's the important thing. We have gone really good times and bad times too, but we have known how to support each other. Okay, I really love my friends a lot. Well, we have many anecdotes together. To be honest, it's not like we have only one anecdote, because we've been together for 5 years, and that's a lot of time. So we have a lot of anecdotes. Well, let me tell you one. Oh, once when I was going up the stairs with my friends that made me the question, Carolina. So we were walking, because the class was going to start at that moment. So, but we had to go. We had to go on stairs. So I remember that it was night. And I stepped on the crumb food and I fell. And I am so lucky that just at that moment there were just handsome boys coming down the stairs, and they told me, "Oh, are you okay?" And I said, "Yes, I'm okay. Thank you for worrying about me. I'm okay." That was so embarrassing, really. Oh my god, I was so ashamed of that. Well, but what could I do at that moment? I fell. Oh my god, I was such a fool. It was so embarrassing. But yeah, then we were laughing about that, because yeah, it was funny. Well, let me tell you another anecdote that happened to us at the university. Once when we were taking class at the night, it was late, like 7 p.m. or something like that, and we ordered some donuts for our break time, and we ordered that donuts from my friend's cell phone. The name of my friend is Henry. He's a boy. So we told him, "Oh, give us a phone so we can order some donuts because we're hungry and it's late and we have class." So yes, so we ordered the donuts from an app called Rappi, and then like 50 minutes later the donuts arrived, and and he had to go pick up the donuts, of course, because he ordered that donuts from his app, from his cell phone, and the cell phone is registered with his name. So he had to go, but he was so lazy, and and he said, "Oh no! If you want to eat donuts, you go and pick up donuts by yourself." And I told my friend Carolina, let's go and let's pick up the donuts. So we walked, and when the person that brought donuts saw us, that person said, "You are not Henry." Of course, we were not Henry, and we said, "No, we are the Henras." Henry, Henras. You know what I'm trying to say. We were referring to the fact that the one that name comes from the name Henry. So we said, "We are the Henras." and the person that had the donuts said, "Okay." No, we said, "Oh no, we are Harry's friends, and he's inside the university, and he asked us to pick up the donuts." So that's what we did, and we went and we pick up the donuts. And it was very funny because that person looked at us like, "You are not Henry." And we said, "No, we are not Henry, we are the Henras." That was very, very funny. We have a lot of memories together, and I love my friends a lot. We've been through a lot of things, good things, bad things, good moments, bad moments, but we always were together, and that's the important thing. That's the important thing. Okay, so yeah, we have a lot of more anecdotes, but if I tell you all the anecdotes, I will never finish telling. So yes, credits to my good friend Carolina. I love you, friend, and that's the answer of your question. So let's move to the next question. Okay, let's move. Okay, so now the next question. This question is from a good friend of mine too. And the question says, how did you meet the best sport YouTuber in Peru? Well, this question is from my friend Giancarlo. Hello, Giancarlo. Thank you for the question, and now I'm going to answer. Well, to be honest, I got to know this channel from my good friend Giancarlo almost 2 years ago, and I have to admit that this was one of the best decisions that I ever made in my life. The best things that I ever made in my life. Well, by the way, if you are from Peru and you are looking for a soccer channel on YouTube, Jan's channel is the one. Okay, so I'm going to leave the comment I'm going to leave here the name of his channel on YouTube. Okay, so I will leave it here. I will put it, and you can go and follow him. I will put his Instagram too, so you can follow him on Instagram. He's always uploading new videos of soccer players, soccer teams, and things like that, because he loves soccer. Okay, so if you are from Peru and you're looking for a channel, for a soccer channel, what are you waiting for? Go and follow him, and I will leave his name here. Okay. Okay. Well, let me continue with the explanation. Well, in 2021, there were the Olympic Games, and a lot of Peruvians were participating. And unfortunately, all the competitions weren't shown on TV. So I really wanted to see the Peruvians on their competitions, but the TV didn't show them. So I decided to go to YouTube to research the participation of these Peruvians. And when I was doing my research, looking for some channel that can show or can talk about these Peruvians, I found the channel of my good friend John, that he was narrating the participation of these Peruvians in surfing, in sailing, and other sports like tennis, volley, and other. These games were playing in Japan, and we were supporting the Peruvians from here. No, the Peruvians who were competing there. Even it was when it was late at night, like 11 p.m. He was doing a live on YouTube talking about the Peruvians that were participating on this competition in Japan. So yes. And from that moment, I met John in his channel, and he became a good friend of mine. He's an amazing friend. He's an amazing person. He's I don't know how to say it. He's like I'm talking about him. Okay, he's funny. He's great. He's really friendly, and I don't regret having found his channel. It was one of the best decisions that I made on my life. I love this channel. I really love this channel, and so if you have the opportunity to see his video or watch his videos, go and write his channel on YouTube, and you can subscribe on his channel, and yeah, you can be part of the community on his YouTube channel. So yeah, that's how I found his channel. Yeah, it was really I didn't expect to find his channel. It was like something that I didn't expect, but I won't regret my decision, and now I constantly enter to his channel. I talk with the people that write on the chat, and yeah, so I'm happy. I'm happy being part of that community. I have good friends from that community. Johnny, it's one of my dearest friends from YouTube, and yeah, and that's how I found his channel. So if you are from Peru, let's go and follow him. You won't regret that decision, trust me. Okay. So yeah, thank you for the question, Jan. And yeah, go and follow his channel, please. His videos are really amazing and really good. Well, thank you for watching my question and answer video. Thank you. I still have more questions to answer, so I will be doing a part 2 of answering these questions. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go and follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want more videos, you can write in the comments what would you like my videos to be. For example, I really like the makeup, the ASMR. So leave me in the comments on one topics would you like me to do my videos, and I will do those videos for you. Thank you very much for watching. As I said, I'm not a professional. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't have the best camera. I don't have the best quality for my videos. It's like just a hobby. And I'm spending my time doing this because I'm a little bit boring. So leave me on the comments. Okay. Um I'm waiting for your like on my video, and yeah, see you the next time. Thank you very much for watching.